we are going to talk about 6 ways or 6 signs, actually, to look for when your man is stepping out. And I am going to let Miss Winter hand us this list.
Oh my goodness. The first sign is when you start being uncomfortable with each other. When the comfort level has changed, then the whole dynamics of the relationship has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's just downhill from there.
So say that again. So when
Because you do kind of get a feeling.
Right, you're not comfortable.
Wait, say it again. Say it again. The first one. What is it?
You become uncomfortable with each other.
Yeah, that's when you can.
You do.
Yeah, that's a sure sign.
Or if you see if they're acting weird around you, like, oh, you like this?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? You know, have you noticed that?
Yeah, and you know what? I've actually had that happen. Like a guy that we were like dating, and then it's like I was still being normal,
Right.
But then I would notice
they
like
start being weird.
Yeah, it's like when normally he would come sit next to me on the couch, he like sat in the chair across the room, and I'm like, okay,
You cool? Yeah.
Exactly.
What's wrong
You
with
forgot to wash up today? I don't
Right.
understand.
Like,
Like what?
why
You been here funky before? Like,
why
what's
are
your
you
problem?
acting so strange?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That
I
is
like
good.
That one.
Yeah.
That's true. You know what? I don't understand men. I really don't.
Who
Are we
does?
supposed to?
I don't even think they
No,
understand each other.
I don't think they understand. Do that. Well,
They
you know
can't.
what?
They can't possibly.
I don't think they understand us. I think they have an idea of
No, they don't.
the
They
woman.
just think we're crazy.
no, they don't know anything. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
It is.
It's interesting.
It's very interesting.
What's number 2? I'm interested to hear number 2.
Number 2, he's not asking you for intimacy as much as he used to. And that is like a sure sign.
You
for
got
me.
that right.
It is.
That's like a blind as a bat.
That
sign.
is. Like, it does not get any more apparent.
Yeah,
than
right.
that.
That is very clear.
So do you think it's different for like married couples than it is like single
I
folks?
think, you know what? It's the same for both, because when your man come home and you're used to him, just
Right, yeah.
giving you the business,
Right,
and all of
yeah.
a sudden,
It's on a decline.
exactly,
Yeah,
and then it went from 5 times a day to okay, we're down to 1 time a day to
Right.
once a week, to
Right, yeah.
once a month to nothing at all.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
So now we got to have a discussion about
Right.
why. Yeah.
Right, what do you
Right.
How would you even start that conversation?
if
Like, hey, listen,
You are not. Would you?
I don't know.
Honestly, what I would say,
What would you say?
I would honestly be like, so we ain't had sex in about
I don't even know.
3 days.
in about 3
What's
minutes.
going on? It's been 3 minutes and we ain't had sex. So what was you in the bathroom doing? No,
Right.
I would really just be like, so.
I don't know if I would be able to bring it up.
Really?
You're
No.
not gonna bring it up?
I don't know if I'd be able to bring
Oh,
it up.
I would definitely bring it up. Like, I would definitely bring it up.
Really?
Yeah, I would have to.
Like,
Like,
she would break into a song.
Right.
I can't sing.
You know what? I do something stupid like start leaving a note. Let me leave this a little note. Express myself.
You leave the stickies on the refrigerator.
Yeah.
That's too hard.
No.
You know.
See, what I would do is I try to ease into the conversation. Like, I try to check the mood out. Like, hey, so what's going on?
Right.
Oh, okay. How are you? Oh, okay. So, we
why
ain't
would I
had
do
sex
it?
in about 3 days.
See, yeah, I can't.
Like,
Oh, just like that. That's not easing it. That's
no,
going
that
straight
really
to
isn't
it.
an ease. That's
it's
not an ease
easy.
at all.
Like, it's not.
No,
Oh, I thought that was easing
that wasn't
it.
an ease into it at all. That wasn't to check the mood out. I'm gonna check the mood out.
That's not what that was at all.
Really, I don't care about your mood. At the point when I realize, because you got to think about it, for a woman, like,
True.
we'll let it go
For a little
while.
That's
so
true.
at the point when I really, like, it's a realization to me
Yeah.
that we have not had sex.
Yeah, then you need to go straight into it.
Then
You
I'm
do.
definitely going to go straight into
Yeah.
it. Like, so, how are you?
Yeah.
Breakfast good? We ain't had sex in about
You
3
said
days.
breakfast.
Oh, like this is just
Right.
random conversation.
Yeah.
It is. It
over
should
your,
be.
over
Like,
your meal?
over the meal, because what's the deal? So that
Go ahead and cut that game off. I know this is third quarter. Listen, especially
You're trying to get killed now.
Right?
You're trying to get killed.
Stand in front of him butt naked and he still doesn't touch you. Oh
Yeah.
my
See,
God.
I don't
It's a
know if I
problem.
would do that one because I have this fear of rejection. Like,
Yeah,
if
that
he
would
rejected
feel,
me,
yeah.
then I would turn into like crazy body like
When
Keshana.
he's been rejecting you by not giving you the
No,
pussy,
she's like, that's blatant.
That's
like, you're
blatant
standing
rejection,
there,
like,
yeah.
he'll be like, move over.
Oh, see,
Woo!
then it'll be like, I'm not
Yeah.
even
Then
gonna
you
go
have
there
to get a new
with you
boyfriend.
viewers.
True.
That's
Yeah,
all.
And
true.
you say that like it's just easy.
Well, you just went into it. Okay, we're not having sex anymore. Like
Yeah.
That's true. You did ease into it.
Okay, well, it's
Well,
just-
I mean, go right into it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's
I mean, that's different. I'm accustomed with him.
See,
like to
I think
leave
we
him
should go
and
with
then
my write a note option personally. write the brother
maybe I'll
note.
try to write a note. Maybe I'm a little too blunt.
I'm a bit
too
more
forward.
expressive in just writing a note. I can get it all out. But then you know what?
Well, my men are
See, and
stupid, so they can't read. So there you go. They're gonna
You
be
are
like,
so
I don't
silly.
know, what's
What's
the grocery
number
list?
three? What's number three?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, number 3 is the phone calls. The phone calls start declining in frequency and consistency. He used to send you, that includes text messages. He used
Yes.
to send you a text. You know, it only takes a couple seconds
That's
out your
true.
day to
Yeah.
send a text.
That's true.
And I mean, and they start off so good.
They
you know,
do.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
How's your day?
How's your day?
How are
Yeah.
you?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
it's been like 7 hours. I feel like I
Yeah.
haven't talked
I
to
miss
you all
your
day.
face,
Yes,
you know.
they start off really
Mhm.
good, and
Yes.
then somewhere along the lines it just like
Drops.
Yeah.
Drops. I think that's when they get used to. They know they kind of like,
Or
you're
I think-
in a comfortable
You know what?
groove.
Here's what a guy told me. One of my guy friends told me this. He said, when the chase is gone,
Mhm.
then that's when the man becomes
And you know what?
lax.
Yes.
See,
yes.
I can-
So
and
my
I-
brother
But it's
told
crazy
me
because
that.
it's like on the one end, it's like, you talk about me for playing games.
Right.
But then when I'm not playing games, you lose
You
interest.
give up. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
They love to chase.
They do. The men
Yes.
love the chase. So you know what I'm gonna start doing?
You're just not gonna be
I'm just
caught.
gonna make their ass chase me. Like
Mhm.
I'm just gonna go be crazy, Keshana. Like, oh nope, I'm somebody else today.
Mhm.
So you always have to
Okay,
figure me
that's
out.
called being bipolar. But they like crazy.
They do.
They like
They
They
do.
do.
Men
They really
like
do.
crazy.
They do.
Yes.
Men like crazy. That's insane.
Yes, it is. Because as soon as I got help for my craziness, I'm single. Been single forever. And I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh man.
Yes, yes.
What's number 4?
Number 4, he stays at work longer and is busier on the weekends.
Yeah. See.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm not gonna say like every man that says that they are working late
Mm-hmm.
is actually out doing something they don't have any
True.
business doing. Some actually do work late.
Now,
But
you know,
for
if
the
you,
most part.
you with Roscoe off the block.
Now if I'm with Roscoe off the block,
And he talking about he at his job.
But they will hit you with that busy in a second.
Yeah.
Brother.
Oh, yeah.
Brother.
yeah.
It's 24 hours in the day. You're not that busy. You ain't Diddy. You're not Diddy.
Okay.
Diddy
And
got
number five, he starts to openly question the relationship you're in together.
Mm.
Yes, he starts,
That would throw me off. Because guys
That
don't
would
typically...
wonder, like,
he-
off.
he's
Guys
like,
don't
why are we
typically
even
even-
doing this? Why are we even together? Why this and why that? And
Oh,
he's
see,
like,
at
"What's up
that,
with
well,
these
at that
questions?"
point, at that point, I don't even want to have a discussion about what's going on because you're clearly telling me it's over. Why are we
Right,
together?
yeah.
Nigga, because we made the decision to be together. What are you
Oh,
talking
did she
about?
get hood and 2
Yes,
punches?
she did.
Oh yeah, that's
West
enough.
Side.
Let me introduce this
Scared.
other part of myself.
That's West Side.
Seriously.
I
See what
am
I'm saying?
professional, but
But you did say that earlier.
I'm
She
a,
West
I'm,
Side.
I'm a little hood. I'm not ghetto, but I am a little hood.
I can tell it's in you, honey.
2 snaps,
Mhm.
2 snaps. That was 3.
That was. And then you got me joining in.
See, that's why I don't be involved in your shenanigans.
Okay, what's number 5? What's number 5?
No,
That was
we're-
number 5. We're on 6
we're
now.
on-
right?
Oh, okay. What's number 6?
He keeps bringing up the same problems to you over and over and over.
Don't
again.
bring up the same stuff. I ain't got time for it.
See, now this is the
I
one
have
thing
time
I
for
don't
it.
understand about men. Now, if I start nitpicking with you, it's gonna be a problem.
Right.
Let me bring up over and over again the fact
Mhm.
that we have not been to the show in about 3 months.
Right.
Like, we don't date.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
got a
where
problem with
are
that
you?
too.
Why are you? Why? Every time something happens, you running over to JoJo's rescue. JoJo is a grown man. Let him figure it out. Like,
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm not in favor.
You not
of that
about
one.
that?
No. Mm-mm. Don't nitpick with me.
Yeah, don't nitpick.
I honestly don't
And
like
you
to
know what,
argue.
men
I'm not
usually
a
does
conflict.
I'm not an
nitpick.
argument.
And when
Yeah.
they do, I do find that is a problem when they actually start nitpicking.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because I don't have
even
the
in your
energy.
character.
Yeah.
It's
to do that.
not. Like, let me be the woman.
Right.
I have a problem with men that don't let women be the woman. Like,
Right.
let me be the woman. Let me be emotional. They don't understand why you're being emotional. Why are you so emotional?
When you
because
just told them.
I have a vagina. That's
But
why.
the point is you told them before time what was wrong with you. Why you
Right?
asking
Why
me?
you asking me the
Why you
same
asking me
thing?
now? Right.
Because we don't spend enough time together. So, what do you think will fix it?
Brother, what? I know. I hate that.
Yeah. So I like those. I like those.
And you know, this article was interesting to me. I found it on idatedaily.com.
Oh.
It was written by a man. It was written by X-Man. So I feel like
Shout out to X-Man.
I don't know because
I
he's
love-
telling us some tips. So I think he doesn't want to give his real name. So
Right.
you
Yeah.
can find this article in full detail on iDateDaily.
iDateDaily.com.
Yes.
Big ups to Maria,
X-Men.
Yes, the
the
relationship
relationship expert.
Yes.
We're gonna have to get on the show.
Yes.
Give us
Oh,
some,
she's definitely gonna come.
give us some good ones.
Yes.
All
yes.
right.
Yes.
Where are we? Was that 6?
Yeah,
That
I think
was
that was
six.
6.
Well, there you go. 6 ways to know if your man is stepping out on you. So if you start to see those signs, here is my advice. Don't ignore them. We women are the queens
That's true. We'll let
of
it slide.
ignoring signs.
Mhm.
And then at the end you say, I should have trusted my...
Your instincts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like the worst thing for a woman, at least for me, the worst thing for me is to get to the end of the road and just feel like used and stupid.
Mhm.
That is the worst feeling. Like I can go through something and
Mhm.
understand like that the relationship went sour, things went
Right.
bad, but to feel like used and abused,
Mhm.
again, it makes me...
Especially when you knew, like you had that gut
Exactly.
feeling, that intuition, something's not right.
Yeah.
Or even if it's
yeah.
obvious from their behavior, like
Yes.
it's obvious that this is going downhill, let's just cut our losses. But
Yeah.
you keep trying to,
Yeah.
hang in there, just let it go.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I agree.
You know, I would rather, have a 1-year relationship instead of having like a 1-year relationship turn into a 2-year relationship, turn into a 4-year relationship.
Right.
I'd rather see the signs in the beginning and cut my
Oh,
losses
yeah.
Me
right
too.
then and there.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna stay with you
Yeah.
for 2, 3, 4 years
Yeah.
and
I don't like wasting time.
yes,
Oh,
I don't
me either.
Don't waste my
That
time.
is that is
Well,
the worst thing I
it
think one
is.
could do is waste time.
You know what? I learned a hard lesson like that. I dated a guy, and I won't get into too much detail just yet. It's just the beginning. But I dated a guy for about 10 years, and at the end of this 10th year, when I decided, that God was pushing me in a different direction.
That's a marathon
And
relationship.
That is.
it is.
Mhm.
I basically, like, he was so disrespectful, and I
See?
just couldn't believe it. Like, after 10 years, you have the nerve to fix
Right.
your mouth. Like,
Right.
really?
Right.
So, and afterwards, I felt like I was glad that I had walked away when I did, but at the same time, I had a lot of regret because I wasted so much time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, man, all this time, like, I
I
could
don't
have.
know. I mean, did you learn anything?
That was true.
Oh,
That's what
yeah,
I was gonna say. It was a
did.
learning
I learned a
experience.
lot.
Okay, well, it
Yeah.
wasn't a complete waste of
Yeah.
It
time.
wasn't a complete waste of time,
Yeah.
but you think you know it all after 10 years, and then you run into another idiot and they show you some new
Drag
tricks.
it to the
So good.
Drag